Good afternoon, BHS. I'm Leah.
And I'm Andrew.
And welcome to the November edition of BHN, your monthly school news program.
In this episode, we sat down with Mr. Gyra to talk about star parties, looked into student concussions, and have chatted with some 8th graders.
We have all this and more, so stay tuned to BHN. Cape Cod Healthcare is hosting a career fair today from 3 to 7 p.m. at Cape Cod Hospital in the LaRosso Conference Room. Students must be 18 years of age, and pre-registration is available on their website at www.capecodhealth.org.
The auditions for the Drama Club's production of Pippin are underway. Music callbacks are today from 2:30 to 5 in the chorus room, and a list of roles has been published. Acting/dancing. Callbacks will be November 30th, 2:30 to 5 in the Night Theater. Remember, you only need to attend one session.
Have you ever gone to one of Mr. Gyra's star parties?
You all know I don't leave the house.
Well, you will when you hear what he has to say about this. Check this out.
Star Party started back in 1998, the first year that we ran an astronomy program, because it's vital to what we do, getting out under the stars at night. You have to run a star party during a new moon, unless you're looking at the moon, because you want the darkest skies possible. So you schedule them around a new moon each month, and you try to pick a place that gives you the greatest amount of celestial sphere that you can observe, which means you have all 4 horizons with minimal amount of light pollution. So we've selected the lower lot at Sandy Neck because everybody knows where it is. We have all the horizons. The light pollution isn't too bad down there. I mean, it's getting tougher and tougher. Light pollution is always an issue for stargazers. And it allows us a nice flat surface to set up all our telescopes and all the other things that we're going to need at a star party. At a star party, we typically use a very powerful laser, which I got from Canada, which allows me to send a beam of light all the way up to the stars, or it appears to run all the way up to the stars. So I can draw on the sky and I can map out the constellations, the planets, asterisms, etc. Then we have our light buckets, the telescopes themselves that we put on particular objects. They can be on nebula, clusters, galaxies, whatever else happens to be up that particular evening. But we usually start off with a narrative of what's going on in the sky, thanks to Steve Hammett, who sets up all the sound for us, and my wife, who also helps out with snacks, which is an important part of a star party. We have a team. And our team basically is trying to create an experience so that you can fall into the sky, think about things you don't typically think about, and basically look deep into the universe, or as far as we can look, and that can be quite a distance, because we can actually see Andromeda Galaxy, which is 2.5 million light years away. My hope is that at a star party, we put our technology away, and we just fall into the cosmos, and we're able to look at the nighttime sky organically, in a sense. Anybody can attend these star parties. You don't have to be officially in the class to be a astro junkie, and people are welcome to come with people that are in the class or on their own. You simply park at the top lot at Sandy Neck, because white light is not a friend of stargazers, because it messes up your night vision. So you park up on top and you walk down to the lower lot, and all you have to really bring with you is something warm, especially if it's in the fall, a blanket, a sleeping bag, something just to lay back, and so that you can see the entire celestial sphere, so that when I'm drawing on it with the laser, you can follow along. So if you dress warm, if anything, you bring a red light, because your eyes will adapt to red light without causing vasoconstriction and messing up your night vision. But you don't have to really bring too much other than your imagination and your willingness to sort of go on a ride. We just ask that when they do come, they come straight. There's no need for any chemicals to be mixing into the soup of their minds. The universe does a great job at providing some wonderful views. And just come down and join on in. And it's usually a relaxing evening. Something about being in the dark, listening to the waves, smelling the fall smells, feeling the air, and just letting your mind go. kind of putting that phone off to the side for a while and just simply be in the moment. And if you do that with a group of other people, it's kind of fun and kind of magical.
Anyone out there looking to make some moolah? Anejo Mexican Bistro is hiring bussers and hostesses. Apply in person at 599 Main Street, Hyannis. Also, Maplewood Senior Living Inn, West Yarmouth is hiring for CNAs, servers, and dishwashers. If interested, please visit our school website for the posting under Quick Links.
On Monday, December 17th, Sergeant Emerson of the United States Air Force will be in the Junior-Senior CAF for all 4 lunches. He will be there with information and to answer any questions for any interested students.
All right, folks, it's time for a new BHN segment.
We're calling it BHN Battle.
And this week, we're looking into a popular snack.
Here's a hint. It rhymes with Doritos.
Check it out.
What's going on, Barnstable? I'm Marius.
I'm Joe.
And today, he's going to be taste testing Doritos. And he's going to put them in order from least to greatest. Joe, why don't you begin?
Okay.
I will first chip.
Okay. All right. This one is got jalapenos in it. They're like lime green looking bag. Pretty good flavor. I don't think I could eat a lot of these at a time, like at a sitting if I had them for lunch. But yeah. All right.
Amazing, amazing. Next chip.
Nope,
Nope,
this one?
Yep.
This one? Okay. Cool Ranch. See, I've had Cool Ranch Doritos for like every day for lunch since like 2nd grade. 'Cause, you know, my mom likes to keep it the same, and I love it the same. So yeah, good
That's
chip.
beautiful.
I could eat a lot of these at a time.
That's beautiful.
All
Next
right.
chip.
Right here?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Purple bag, sweet chili.
Yeah.
This is the stuff.
Any stories about Purple Bag?
For a short period of time, I traded over from Cool Ranch to the sweet chili purple bag, but I had to go back to the Old Faithful.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
That's awesome, dude.
Okay.
Last chip.
All right. All right. Got some nacho cheese. This is usually like, I don't know, fan favorite, but I don't know.
Yeah.
These ones I'd have to rank it 3rd. First, I'd have to go with the Cool Ranch, then the sweet spicy chili, nacho cheese, and the jalapenos. But I can eat, you know, Doritos great chips.
Yeah.
Big fan of them, probably my favorite kinds. Not really a big fan of any salt and vinegar chips, and they don't have those, so you know,
Yeah.
that's what we got.
Amazing. Thank you all for joining us today. This has been Doritos Taste Test with Marius and Joe.
Senior sweatshirt order forms and payments are due this Friday to Miss Vasquez or Miss Lomax.
The National Honor Society will meet on Tuesday, December 4th in the Junior-Senior CAF. For anybody interested in how to get involved with B2B TV, we have a club that meets every Thursday in room 2721.
You'll learn how to record and edit video.
And maybe make something you will get on the episode of BHN.
Just like this one from 8th grade reporter Jessica Hernandez, who checked in with her classmates and about their transition to high school.
I'm Jessica Hernandez, and these are my 8th grade student interviews for B2B.
Wake up early and then it's overwhelming amounts of stress every single day.
How big the school is, having to go through all the classes across the school.
To get up like before 6 in the morning.
Being pushed around in the hallways.
Being in high school is like the responsibility and waking up early in the mornings.
The stupid lanyards.
School. It's still school. School's not great, but yeah.
The crowds in the halls. They definitely are one of the worst parts. That and the fact that we don't have a lot of time to get from class to class.
Crowded hallways, especially the rainbow staircase.
Probably our homework and responsibility.
Independence, getting to choose your classes.
I get out earlier, and with my schedule works, I have a block where I can just do all my homework before I go home.
Probably lunch, it's longer.
Lunch.
Friends.
I want to be able to get all high honors.
Good grades.
have better grades than I did last year and maybe try out for the high school hockey team.
I definitely want to be the best person I can be in art class, and then if I can, I want to join the animating and cartooning class.
I want to succeed when I sing. I want to get into Junior Southeast District again.
I'd really like to get straight A's so I don't have to take finals at the end of the year. And I want to make new friends.
Get taller and get smarter probably and graduate.
Get good grades, straight A's, you know.
Getting a consistent grade.
I've been able to get my grades up, and I'm actually really happy about that because at the beginning of the year I started out with I think like a C in one of my classes, and I'm able to get that up to an A+. So better grades.
I want to be in drama club more, and I want to get straight A's.
I want to get good grades and meet new kids in the school.
I want to stay in all my honors classes and not drop out, and I want to have A's.
That was the 8th grade interviews. I'm Jessica Hernandez, and yeah, have a good day.
Scholarship Bulletin number 5 is now available in the school counseling office, as well as your house offices.
The Human Rights Club's 7th annual Gingerbread House building event is right around the corner. Come by the high school on Saturday, December 15th between 10 and 2. Admission is $5 and the proceeds benefit Homeless Not Helpless Incorporation. With the NFL season in full swing, you hear a lot about concussions.
But professional athletes are not the only ones at risk of concussion.
Brandon talked with some student athletes as well as a school nurse and athletic director to get a better idea of how we are handling concussions here at Barnstable.
Hey, it's Brandon for BHN, and today we're going to talk about concussions affecting students today and throughout their lifetime.
I've had 3 or 4 concussions. I've had one in football, 2 or 3 in hockey.
13.2% of all injuries in high school sports were concussions, 2/3 in competition and 1/3 in practice.
I got my concussion playing soccer.
Student athletes sustain an estimated 300,000 concussions per year.
What is a concussion?
A concussion is an injury to the brain. It can be caused by a hit to the head, because in sports, or it can be caused by a car accident. It could be like a neck injury. It's a force. It's a rapid movement of the head.
How have they affected you in school?
They haven't really in the long run, but during concussions you fall behind a lot because you can't really do anything. It's hard to focus in class, but overall it doesn't really affect school.
It's hard to focus, and I was really tired, and the lights hurt my eyes, and I couldn't look at the board and stuff.
How do you handle concussion?
Well, first of all, it's all about recognition, to make sure that the coach, the official, or sideline physician notices that a student athlete has possibly suffered an injury to their head. And at that time, we take the student athlete off the field, and they are brought to the sideline for further evaluation.
High school concussion rates have increased by 16% annually from 1997 through 1998 to 2007 through 2008.
Well, in school it can affect many things. It can affect the concentration, the ability to learn, you can experience headaches, concentration difficulty. It can also have problems with emotion. It can be very emotional, irritable. So it's very difficult to learn because looking at screens is difficult. Light sensitivity, they may have headaches. They have a lot of physical symptoms as well.
All I really did was sleep and like lay in my bed and do nothing because I couldn't do anything. It was hard.
As of right now, no, but I still have a few more years of sports, so see how long I can go without another one. So we'll see.
Multiple concussions over time can lead to a condition called CTE, chronic traumatic encephalopathy. You may have heard of this in the news. That's what they say Aaron Hernandez had. It causes brain damage and it can lead to dementia.
Recently, the NFL donated $14.7 million to the Boston Children's Hospital to study CTE on athletes and how it affects them through their life. I'm Brandon, and back to the studio.
It's good to hear there is a protocol in place for the concussions here.
It really is, especially with winter sports tryouts in full swing.
But before we get into winter sports, here's Matt Turner and friends with the Raider Rundown.
Kane is in the building.
Good afternoon, BHS. We're going to have a nice little sports talk show here. We got Proto, Cordsy, and Sloppy Joe on set today. Very excited to dive into the fall sports as they come to a close. So we're going to start things off with the football team, guys. They captured their first OCL title since 2013, and they qualified for the D2 South tournament with the 5 seed. What are you guys' thoughts on the football team this year?
I thought they had a very good year. Coach Ross has led the boys. Matty P was really good. The defense was good, but a few games that weren't in our favor, like Falmouth.
I don't know, what was it like being in the student section for the game, guys? Like,
getting rowdy, thanks. I mean, the energy was definitely up this year compared to the past because
we were fired up.
Yeah, we were winning this year, so that's always
loved it.
It makes it more fun. I think the crowd was pretty into it.
DY was electric.
Yeah, DY was electric.
Yeah.
I thought the crowds were pretty good this year.
Joe, what were your thoughts on Coach this year and how he came in?
Just loved the absolute energy, and he was the most fired up every day on the field, and I loved that he was looking forward to coaching us and wanted to be there. Just everything going on, teaching, just had a baby, a lot of stuff going on in his mind. He still wanted to be out there every single day.
You could tell too from the stands.
So definitely an improvement this year. We'll be interested to see how campaign number 2 for Coach Nicola goes. All right, so we're going to go on to volleyball now. I know this is a sore subject, but the girls lost in the Division I state tournament and the finals. We were all there supporting. It was a great game, ladies. Shouts out to a great season.
2-3.
Proto, what are your thoughts about the volleyball team this year?
I mean, they're good every year, so I thought they were really, really good this year, and I mean, it came down to that state championship. It was just a battle. Always. Seems like it's always
bloodbath.
Yeah, it seems like it's always them in Newton North, but we knew it was going to be a tilt.
Yeah, and great, you got to show a lot of respect to the fans who came from Barnstable. I mean, the game was 2 hours away, but, when you walked into the gym, you saw red everywhere. So, I mean, that just shows you how much support this town.
Yeah, how we have the best fan section
in the state. Absolutely. Tribe runs deep, so.
Yeah.
All right, so moving on to field hockey. They finished the regular season this year with an impressive 11-5-2 record. They qualified for the D1 South tournament with the 11 seed. And they actually won 2 games, and they upset Dartmouth, who was, I forget what seed they were, but field hockey team, Sloppy Joe, what are your...
Unbelievable. I mean, they played Dartmouth already 2 times in the regular season, tied them the first time, and then lost in Dartmouth. And I had a feeling, it's hard to, big feeling. Hard to beat a team or not lose to a team twice and get after it the next game. It was electric.
Absolutely. Abby Alisusi.
Yeah, they had a good goalie, right?
Yeah, did a great...
A lot of shutouts.
Yeah, Abby Alisusi, did a great job this year in net for them. So, Jack, we'll let you talk about this one. The boys soccer team, they qualified as the 9 seed, or you boys qualify as the 9 seed in the playoffs. So, how did your season go?
It was up and down. Coach Thomas was, there for the support, and he was a good coach all year.
Yeah.
But we couldn't pull it off in playoffs. I mean, they kind of outplayed us. And
moving on, with girls soccer. Unfortunately, this team battled injuries all season, and they didn't qualify for the postseason. They had a 3-3-8 record. But they love getting involved in this community, and they host.
Community.
Yeah, they're huge community guys. So I mean, you like to see it when the team isn't doing too hot. Like you like to see that there's support involved.
Maybe give back because they can't give back.
I mean,
they just give back.
Exactly.
I mean, which is just as important as the winning, right? Give back to the community.
Exactly.
No, but they actually have some young players that are pretty good. So they're going to be good. Actually going to be very good.
Definitely.
Like the next couple years. And shouts out Flag.
Yeah, shouts out Flag, of course. All right, so we'll be staying in tune for the girls soccer. So we're going to finish off with a couple more sports here. Boys golf. The team didn't qualify for the state tournament this season. Senior Tom Bissett brought home some hardware by capturing the Cape Schoolboys title. and he kept the trophy for Barnstable. I believe Holden Elton won that last year.
Yeah, state championship as well.
Didn't he get like a
state
full
individual?
Yeah,
CU Boulder, I believe.
Yeah, he's playing the CU Boulder. So I mean, Tom, congratulations.
CU.
You know, boys soccer or boys tennis or golf.
Great coach in McLeod and Titus, just two great competitors.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Knowledgeable.
Which I'm getting Rockets, honestly.
All right. So we're gonna move on with cross country. We'll start off with the girls. They finished 3-3 this season. Shouts out to Coach Caldwell and Coach Buckman. Led by you know, senior runners and Tatiana Dunn and Jazzy. Shouts out to Jazzy in the studio.
I heard they ran it.
So as we wrap things up here, the boys cross country team, they finished above 500 this year with a 3-2 record. Connor Brewster and Charlie Ewald led the boys, and yeah, I mean, cross country, you know, total of 6-5 record, you know, above 500 with between the girls and the boys. So
it's huge. Just getting after it.
Yeah,
good year.
Decent.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, BHS, thank you for watching. From me, Proto, Cordsy, and Sloppy Joe, we will be covering the winter sports.
Buck season, baby.
You know, as it begins. So thank you, and have a Red Raider day.
Be rowdy.
And that about does it for this edition of BHN. I'm Leah.
And I'm Andrew.
Thanks for watching.
And stay tuned for our next episode on December 20th.
And in case you were wondering, Barnstable can dance.
It's such a good vibration. It's such a sweet sensation. You're such a hot temptation. It's such a sweet sensation.
I got the wild ones, side ones, do what I ones, even shy ones. Up 1, 2, get to the middle and throw it back to me. Nobody do it like you do that for me. Sheesh, don't blow half on the halftime freaks. Let's talk Biscayne, shout out South Beach. Loose, I'm loose, what's up? I broke the leash. Yeah, you got all 3 eyes on the prize. Right now.
Walked in this party and these girls looking at me. Skinny jeans on and you know my head nappy. Hey, okay. I want y'all to do this dance now. Juju on that beat, juju on that beat, juju on that, juju on that, juju on that beat. Now slide, drop, hit them for no stop. Hey, don't stop, hey, don't stop, hey. Run a man on that beat, hey, run a man on that beat, hey, run a man on that beat, hey, run a man on that beat. Now do you?
Oppan Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style. Oppan Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style. Oppan Gangnam Style. Hey, sexy lady.
Con los terroristas.
And do the Harlem Shake.